Hello，各位观众朋友，大家好，欢迎收看风若宸实况。那现在要开的是地平线西域禁地。那昨天呢，已经开一个地图，开一开。
Chased me all the way back to camp.
Tanakh rebels holed up in an outpost nearby.
Are your stories always so
Engaging.
Think she
yeah,
left
that.
any salvage out there?
然后看一下，哎呀，先跟那个
You can ride machines, right?
Talana,
Apparently,
塔拉娜讲话一下。
thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage. Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are? This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins of the
沙
sand.
种以及
They're
挖
an
宝
overview?。
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
What I do.好，前往腐败之
Thanks,
地。
Robert. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thormarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Wouldn't mind all this sitting around if I had a cold meal.
Oh, hi! Look at you!
所以他还是要看淹水的遗迹。
Tanakh rebels holed up at an outpost nearby need a beating.
既然都回到这里的话，看一下没有什么要补充。看一下有什么东西要做的，好像没什么东西要做的。好，
You can ride machines, right? Tanakh rebels holed up at an outpost nearby need a beating, Huntress. Ho there!
Could fire that machine with shock ammo.
这营地也太近了吧？哦，这边是断井，那苦药它把我导去完全反方向。
Ignoring me again?
Tanakh rebels holed up at an outpost nearby need a beating.
I think Renda's crew lost their gear in this area. I should give her contract another read, just to be sure I know what I'm doing. That must be the cart the contract mentioned. But whatever gear it was carrying isn't here. I should take a closer look. Whoever took the gear did a number on this cart. Maybe my focus can help me figure out what happened. Claw marks.
闪光阴，
More claw marks. Bigger
日
ones.
译者。
Maybe a sunwings. Whichever did this must have scavenged the gear left in the cart. Maybe if I give it something else to scavenge, I can lure it back. Then follow it to its nest.
啊，那边有挖掘者，上面一点点。
I think I found my bait. Let's find somewhere to hide. So it was a sunwing. If I want to find Roger's gear, I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Quietly. This must be the Sunwing's nest. Let's hope Brenda's gear is here. It's Oseram gear, all right. I better get out of here before the Sunwing comes back. And get this to Ronda's crew.
抓到了。诶，既然来这里的话，不如就来去看那个问号是什么。这个方向不对，再偏一点，对，这个方向。
Froststone could help here. Maybe from the old world. I think I can see part of the city. Las Vegas, maybe. That machine could swoop down on me if I'm not careful.
这样应该就比较好处理一点。
The tower in the foreground of this image looks a lot like the one I picked up this vista point from. Maybe there's a spot nearby that overlooks it? I might be close to where the image was taken. Should be easier to look around now without those machines. There it is.
OK， 这里，所以看起来景点应该都有一个观测点之类，就是有那个小小的观测站。所以只要先找到有那个什么栏杆还是什么，像我们现代的那样要看景点都会有围起来那样子的感觉。
Something's holding up. Hunter killer machine. More deadly than a normal one.
"不能全标。
close by. I should look at the contract just to be sure. I'm winded.
嗨嗨嗨！
I needed that.
好，找到好位置打他了，不要他不要乱动。啊！结果我自己乱动。真的很爱乱动，可不可以禁止让我射？好，打死了，打死了。但刚刚掉的东西嘞？刚刚我明明就看到还有紫色的东西，难道就消失了吗？
Maybe it's enough.
不是这样吧？那我刚刚打的东西嘞？是吧？就消失了。好了，算了。
There you are. Rhonda needs that bellow back taken down with its cargo sack intact. I'm gonna have to be careful. Machine's tough. Acid's no use here. hit that. Brenda needs the cargo sack intact.
哇，有打错地方。Got it. I should let Brenda know. Her people will want to salvage that cargo sack. I'll put these in my pack. 还要举怪兽，侵野者，哇，这两只竟然在一起。还不止一只。
subsiding.
他干，那怎么被撸一下，然后就死？shit！
I should get back to Kala. Hand over the parts.
哭欸。哦，刚刚是走到那边，算了。要本来想说巨怪群应该只数不多，结果被骗了。它后面才是它的总只数。
It's weak to acid.
哦，后面还跟了好几次。刚应该先把一只侵野者覆盖起来才对。算了。觉得应该要把那个难度调低一点，因为调一个制定难度的话，哈，它有一个轻松搜刮，就可以直接比较简单的去搜刮物品。不然这样其实也有点麻烦。好， 也没有秘籍
I'm getting
啊。
close to where Renda's crew lost their food rations. She said only a bristleback would be able to sniff them out into the sand. I think that can be arranged.
就是难度设定而已。调简单玩比较轻松了。
Perfect. If I can override one, I can use it to find
哦
the
shit，
rations the
要
others
覆盖
lost.
指令，我还想说要打死。
Has it? Now, let's see if you can help me find those rations Renda needs. This bristleback's gonna help me find Renda's rations. I'll take them to the locations marked on the contract.
而且有一些材料就会变得比较容易出啊。Oh, this place. I should try to find Renda's rations while I'm here. .那是哪里？
Renda's rations should be around here. I need to find them.
哦他会帮我挖出来。没有。
Renda's rations. I need to check if they're around here. Looks like what the machine dug up is still here. Good. Don't find green shine too often. Renda's rations should be around here. I need to find them. Ronda's rations. I need to check if they're around here.
到底在哪里？就是这个，这个是我刚刚打怪打死。然后也没有什么。好，这个吗？这个不是啊。这个又是重备收的零件。
Barely enough for a few people.
哦，没有。
I should
哦
check，the other locations.
要让他挖啦。哦。但他挖的很慢欸。Hello， ini ada。按错了，按到下门。
Contract says I'm right planting the Ronda's rashes in this area. Time to get off this bristleback. Tell me you got something. Good job, buddy. Let's see what we got.
Good job.
Looks like what the machine dug up is still here. Good.
挖到喽！
More rations. Still not enough for an entire crew. There might be more at the last location Rendon marked on the contract. 下呢？这地方爬不上去了。这是重备收是怎么一回事？
I keep missing.
How'd she vanish?
Take it down!
Yes! It looks like most of Ronda's rations are here. I should take this back to her crew as soon as I can. I think I got all of them. Should be safe to let that bristleback room for Ronda's rations now.
I can do with this.
Frost ammo's not gonna do much.
对啊，看要怎么上去而已啊。上面有个东西想要捡的。 算了，就先这样好了。先去上面那一个，问他们。
Must be somewhere I can get rid of those vines. But how?
Aloy, you're back.
I got what you needed, and took down that bellowback we talked about. You should be able to salvage what you need and set up a perimeter now.
This is everything. Our gear, our food. I can't thank you enough, Aloy. You just saved my crew.
I'm glad I could help.
Looks like we'll be able to make our way back to No Man's Land as soon as my crew is strong enough. But I was wondering, the rollerback salvage I was gonna use to build the armor, I lost it after we ran into those Tenakth. I was hoping you could find it for me. Otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing.
Do you have any idea where it might be?
I marked the area on your contract. I know it's not much to go on.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Aloy.
Thank you, Aloy.
Aloy, any luck finding that roll?
Hi, May.
We can trade another time.
The locator shows there's another recording in there. I should read that contract when I get the chance.
I 哎呦，默默的就升到38级。
I could look around more before I head out. See what else I can find. Should try something other than fire. Hot. I'm sweating everywhere.
"那个晚一点再去弄。先来调查这个淹水的遗迹好了。 泪流他，泪流满面。欧色男人，不知道在找什么鬼。
I was at him. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over. Well, not for me, it's not. Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, he never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Graham's footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in
好
kegs.
色男人用
Talking
啤
liquid
酒瓶。
depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
恶心
If you
卡
made
在
it back
梯
up
井，
alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts,
所以
there's
我要
a
帮
scout
他
at a
拿
herd
回
just
来，
south of here that should have what we need.
跟群大机器拿回来。
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting. 这边应该还可以，等他这个处理完之后，应该就能正常那个了吧？
Got the compressed air capsule. Now, to get all the machine parts.
应该就能正常水下呼吸了吧？
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
Well, good thing that Aloy showed up. We'll see.
The longer they're sojourned in the desert, the crustier the shard counters move for kin.
An elevator? By Moreland, maybe. I wonder if it still works.
哦，可以用。然后这个电梯是要干嘛？好，目前不知道。
We'll find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
Optimism! It's great. Right up until the point you stumble into a machine's jaws.
Pessimism. It may save your hide, but it'll never save your spirit.
Once again, the shard counter found he had lost the war of words.
I'll stuff a cog in it, Stemmer.
The parched desert air made the old wordsmith long for a draught of mainspring ale.
For once, I agree with you.
Alright, 在这边。
According to Moreland, the herd should. Well, this is where Moreland said the herd would be. They must have moved on.
鸡群移动了
I。need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. This must be where the herd left from. I better follow the tracks in the other direction. This range I might trade for something good. Sandstorms blowing in. Just what I need.
沙尘暴要来喽！这个是什么？卷背兽。哦， 那个先等一下。先来跟踪一下这个鸡群。哦，我本来以为他们会走去那个不明庇护所，就没有。哎，好像是那个方向。
There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. I'm spotted. Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great. Machines.
全干掉，对啊。就是要把这一群全部打掉啊，没错啊。
Should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to normal. Okay, now it's just me and the herd.
不要滚啊！不要滚啊！滚太快了。就是跟那个轮子掉了有没有？然后一直在追轮子一样。有轮子一直滚走，然后追不到。先来一下不明庇护所。那个是三宝齁，感觉下车没有拉手刹车，然后车子跑掉啊，那个是另外一回事。
Just full, but that guy's room.
然后再把这边都处理掉好了。 这里剩下几个都弄掉。都差不多啦。会追车子的那真的是汤啊！驾照是鸡腿换来的。而且你要看什么追车子啊，一种就是公车跑掉再追车子啊，那个又是另外一回事啊，不同情境啊。或者是通勤在赶火车啊，这也是另外一种追车子。其实不，偶尔看看就好了，那个看多了会觉得很生气。会觉得怎么这样子也拿得到驾照啊？也还在，也自己也没有自觉，还在路上开车这样。没事，不要变三宝啊！连沙丘魔堡都出来，厉害了！从地心窜出，不过沙虫在很多游戏都出现过啊，例如说太空战士啊，太空战士也有出现蛮多次沙虫的。为什么喷那么远？太扯了！
outpost. I was told I'd find one here. If I take out their leader, maybe the rest will retreat.
That outline we can try. But together, we can take it down.
没中。他去哪里了 ？Damn it！ 好，等你过来，等你过来，然后近战把你干掉。
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge.
This is the place. Any sign yet?
Looks like one of Regala's outposts. Should be able to get by unnoticed.
Shooting! Oh no!
They haven't found me yet. They've got riders on patrol. I need to be careful. Tags. Just like I thought. Duco would want to see these. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
38级，
Anyone else?
没错，38级。
This is where Rhonda said she lost that rollerback salvage. If I use my focus, I might get lucky and find it.
准备收零件。
If I shoot that, I can take cover and explore Cloud. rollerback salvage.
哦
Nice.
还蛮明显的啦。
I'll take that. Just what I was looking for. Randall will be pleased. Glide in.
到了，
Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal! I have to take it back by force.
这只是傻小。我操，这样也行？他根本是不知道乌龟加什么的合体。果然代志不是我想的这简单。哦，原来这个龟也有，这个龟也有那个，也有武器可以拿，水啦。直接来去清掉这边的那个好了，营地哈。猎人杀手。什么营地招妹什么东西？你要在 你又在演哪一出了？什么营地？哦，你说萤火的那个营地哦。想说不知道你在又不知道你又在演哪一出？这个梗太老了啦，太老梗了。这个营地好大。
Little camp, just like that house from Delver set. Forgot to mention, it was built under a horse. What are they
现
doing
在
here?
荷鲁斯底下是个。哦，应该是那个机器。
I've been spotted. Made it in. If I can find whoever's giving the orders around here, I can figure out what they're up to. I do not like the look of this place.
No good. Need ammo.
Are you gonna run again?
Get over there! Yes! All.
making me angry. You're back, are you?
There. They held machines down with this. And that hammer. It has an override module like mine, but different. I think this is what the rebels use to override machines. So, if I get rid of it, the rebels will have fewer of them.
Getting somewhere.
For the rebels to add more machines to their army? I should find whoever's in charge. Make sure I shut this place down for good.
Body here. Must be her work. Come out, Outlander!
Well, now they're alert.
Got you, Outlander! held me here!
This is where they run the camp. Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Whoa. I saw her, I tell you.
I hope they're uncomfortable though.
Mustn't be anyone here this time.
Stay alert. Maybe we missed
It
something.
ain't easy to get the drop on a machine. They can turn on you quick.
Got you, Outlander! On me!
Together!
Make her! I'll stop you!
Again.
少战的首领是普罗米修之子。
That's me.
To all engineers and operatives, find the Nora that's been picking apart our facilities. And if anyone calls her savior or champion to my face again, I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Sarah! We need you!
Hold on to your cogs, I'll be right there.
亚
I
瑟
want
拉
her，found, and I want her dead. And bring me her focus when you're
终于知道他的名字是什么。
So there it is. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. It's an override module, like mine. It's been altered. Looks like it needs to be inside a machine to work. That's what the equipment outside is for. They pierce through a machine's armor and insert the module to override it. Orders to increase the number of machines being captured and overridden. Good is not good. So the rebels
Not good.
harvest ancient corruptors in the area to get override modules. And I'm guessing the Sons of Prometheus modify them to be shoved into machines permanently. Now they have orders to override a lot more of them. It'll be hard with their equipment destroyed. I could go, or I could take out the rest of the rebels. I've dealt with the main threat here either way. Going down!
You look like you've been in a fight.
Found your salvage. Had to fight a shell snapper for it.
A shell snapper, huh? You know, after all this, I was thinking about making a new helmet for the armor. Something better prepared to deal with a sandstorm. That shell snapper salvage might do the trick. No sense in letting your hard work go to waste.
Glad it helped.
Here, your payment. Maybe when my armor wins Karev's competition, you'll come by to celebrate with us. If you have time to go back to Barren Light, that is.
I'd like that. We'll see.
We'll see.
Admit, that's a pretty good salvage out here.
We can trade another.
14点技能点数。哦，是要用加固命中就对。接40级。40级的破石。哇，竟然没射到！不要动啊！ 有完没完？ 爆了，他爆了。
Source of that signal must be close.
讯号来源。完全没看到什么讯号。好像没有看到什么讯号了。算了，先不管它，反正这里有开了点，之后要过来简单的。
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
超级潜水面具。
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
水啦，做出潜水面具啦。我可以去深潜。
Oh, there's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot
红色闪
near the
光。
grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks.
红色长角3倍速
I。hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
应该来做一下药水。我的药水好像用的差不多。哦。
I thought we were finally going to get away from this place.
So far, so good. I can actually.
So far, so good. 睡啦，不用那个了。
Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
可以不用呼吸。有潜水面具，不用呼吸了。没有那个呼吸限制。
It started right
史
here
丹利
more
城
than 30 years ago.
腾波赌场。
Back when
哦
this casino
这也
was
是
still
赌场。
called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here?
$名下财产只剩下$88万，净赚320万美元，这么厉害！哎呦，什么东西？突然有个讯号来源。这意思是我越来越靠近那个了吗？好了，这边好像都没东西。水下有灯光，波塞顿搞鬼。啊，这个应该是共鸣。
That looks like a way out. The siren's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa!
猎潮兽，我没办法在水下战斗，所以不要跟他乱来。
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
这是莫德伦看到的红光。该不会把水放掉吧？自动排水。手动设定。
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point that first node south of here. Could try using acid ammo. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire
供给整个城市的用水，这么狂。还不是我想的这么简单。
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe something I can climb to get out. I can feel all my aches easing in this warm water.
光之圣殿。 应该是可以上去。上来，上来。哦，这里也有楼梯，可以上来，就是。所以硬要走其他路。
One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
哦，所以这里的水已经被放光了，就是。
Here's the map. The second node should be on the other side of the dome. Another access point. Let's get me to the second node. Could use acid against it.
哦，这里是不同地方。
Let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
在维护站紧急排水就好了。
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Strobe light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. Okay, let's see where this leads. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to help me
排水站。
purge.
系统快关机完成，所以它好像最后是停留那个史丹利城，好像最后是停留在这里。
Be a console in here.
哦，是这个。
There. Time to dry this place out.
哦，还有太空人的造景。
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. This'll break my fall. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
还有剩一些没有排掉，就对了。Left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first. Machine doesn't like fire. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Hey,
转地了。
It's a miracle.
哦，还在水里，就对。你们这几个北齐。
Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
The scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast. They knew what they had.
这个朋友很爱讲旁白。
Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
哎呦，上岸了，上岸了。 它背上有一个圆盘，哦，好像很凶，感觉很像蛇颈龙之类的东西。竟然没中！ 好，打死他了。
You did it!
对，我成功了，但我想收刮他。刚刚打那么多，打那么多东西。
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
我操，那个也只是普通的装备而已嘛。
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
淡水期货。
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
等一下有一个围棋。
Some of the sweat.
哦，差点就漏掉这个。
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console
客服万的。
to gain access to it.
又被害。
There. I should be able to use that console.
This console.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
要回去盖亚那里了。 拿到第2个从属函式，电力系统要整个恢复了。
Worland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry it.
这是以前的赌场，多么金碧辉煌啊！我要怎么上去？好。而且那些赌场都还要有一些中国风，要有一些龙啊、虎啊之类的。摆设还有一个中国厅之类的，中式风格的厅呢。不过这个那个最后来在这边的那一个人是好像看起来像是一个华人，所以应该也不为过啦，说不定这个赌场就是华人开的。就是会留一个这样的风格。哇，这里要怎么出去？找到了吧？这里错综复杂。类似他西诺，哦，原来中间那是一只龙，被吊着的龙。我想说，中间那个不知道什么东西。我觉得幸好他的运气还不错，沿着原路回去都还有路可以走回去。哦，我要跳那边。
Looks like that elevator I found earlier. Maybe I can catch a ride instead of climbing back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole.
这个城市都亮了起来了。
How much did all? How much?
Wow.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, I might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
跟水机都能去了，不过那个都还再缓一缓。这个倒是可以先的。不过先回基地再说。把这个还完之后就休息了。
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Yes， 我成功回收了波塞顿了。
downstairs. Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within
所
the
以要
facility.
解锁更多房间。
Got it. I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith.
哦，时代历程是远风一远。
Why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. I'll be off.
Farewell.
过去的种子，华尔。要去找贝塔讲话。
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her.
Tilda.
He's proving lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She like to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my
大概像元宇宙之类的东西。
When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space.
虚拟实境。
When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored
他有
me.
点太急，
Acted like the data channel never
太急着
existed.
想要从他身上问到什么。
Matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Oh, 剩下，对，就剩下那个什么迪米特尔这个虫鼠。哇，该不会连艾伦特都在玩那个了吧？
It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
Seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I can make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll learn something.
Sure, Tanakh. Sure he won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I found out who's running the Sons of Prometheus. A woman named Sarah.
Oh no. Remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. Real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. We have to find out where she's operating from, and stop her.
I haven't had any luck finding someone with a focus at Chain Scrape, so I'll be scouting out Baron Light next.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys out west.
We'll find her. We have to. It's thugs like her who murdered my sister.
I see you've got Strike.
Really?
Actually...
Just say the word.
That's it, that one.
Back to reading.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum. From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. The Zenith did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering... What do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your...
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I had thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was, and sent the Eclipse after me. He sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. I should get back.
We'll be here if you need us.
不该指令还很多啊。
Door's unlocked now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed bank.
庞大种子库。
From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see. According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
What's next?
Mind if we have a...
Of course not.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as self-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. I should get...
If I can help...
I will. Did you want some... something? Hey, I'm fine. And look, about earlier, forget it. Was there anything else? So have you been able to make use of your expertise? I guess so. Gaia transferred a lot of data on Hephaestus to study. And? Any insights? It looks like it's been modifying its code, increasing in size and complexity over the years. There's a lot to analyze still. Okay, well... keep at it, I guess. So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders. I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all. Yeah. I guess so. It's time for... yeah. Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
好了，就是这里了。
You go out there, you're dead.
That's on you.
I'm telling you, don't throw good shards after bad.
Ah, Red. Just who I need.
You know her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before...
Whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, you don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
What's the Vanishing Dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone. Like it was never there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gotten close enough to find out. A few of those delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
The argument you had with Boomer? What was it about?
Well, it started out as the same old spark and boom. I found her tinkering with one of my prototypes, trying to add explosives, as usual. And when I reminded her that the last time she did that, she nearly burned the whole place down, she just looked at me and shrugged. Then we got into this whole scorched out mess about why we had to leave Chainscrape and come out here. Why, for the love of the Forge, she has to blow everything up.
And what did Boomer say?
Well, that's the thing. She didn't say anything. She just sat there, ignoring me. Even when I went to bed, not a word. And then, when I woke up in the morning, she was gone. She's never done that before. But knowing her, she's gonna get into some kind of trouble out there. And that's why I need to find her.
What brought you and Boomer out west?
That. There was an accident in Chainscrape.
An explosive accident?
Well, you know how Boomer is. So we grabbed our tools and skipped town. Heard about a caravan striking out west after some passage got reopened. Decided to join up.
But why come out here? You could have gone anywhere.
Can't really go back to the claim, and anywhere else is a little too inhabited. At least out here, there's less chance of collateral damage. Besides, this place is gonna be a destination one day, right? Dad always said, get in early.
If you think I can be bribed, know that I only take shards up front, no credit.
Maybe we got in too early.
If Boomer's lost in the desert, I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
I suppose if you're with her, the odds of survival do go up. I thought I saw her heading towards the metal arches east of here.
Then that's where we'll start.
Okay. Join me there.
These winds are forced to be reckoned with.
Remedies for all who need them. Watch where you're going. Stay safe and healthy. I need the trade.
You seen those Denard's writing machines? Despite what I said before, on your way then. Make it quick.
Your health is my business.
到底要怎么去中间呢？ 好，这里面。
You really think they'll put up with all that Karja talking?
Put up with yours.
Pack's full.
Who here dares
I can get it from my
challenge?
stash later.
Fire, keep walking. If by special. Anyone looking to play a game or two of Machine Strike?
Lady! Heard you cleared out a rebel outpost. Good riddance.
Makes me feel like I'm in epic adventure.
Of another
Adventuring?
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio, they returned to the depths of the formerly sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded means. Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the shard counter's skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a friend with a knack for performing the impossible returned from beyond the sands. Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
I'll see what I can do. Where is this place?
Once you're down there, take a right at the statue of the giant man. The ruin rests beside a metal tower. And so our heroine went forth, and the wordsmith's hopes went with her.
Did you hear who's in charge now? I would have trusted the piss in a straight line.
He's really that bad?
The mighty maiden strikes again!
Heard you cleared out a rebel outpost. No. Good riddance.
好了，感谢各位大大收看了，今天就先开到这了，晚安，拜拜。
Arches Abaddon mentioned. Della should be waiting for me there.